Hi, this is Matt Newmark here from Elite Defense Systems, and what I'd like to cover today is our intermediate moves, ground fighting moves from the top position or mount position. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and bring my partner out here, head down here, feet down here. Once again, we are on mount position, so we start from right here, and the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to do a knee bar and then a knee bar block. And how we kind of set this up is not something where I would do on purpose, which is put my leg in kind of a half guard position, or it could be a half mount, depending if you see the glass half empty or half full kind of thing. But a lot of times what you'll do is you'll have somebody go ahead, what they're going to do is they're going to take both hands, press on the knee right here, and kind of put you back into a half guard. So as the person presses right there, then this happens right here, okay? When this happens, this sets up this knee bar position perfectly, or this knee bar move, I should say. Whenever you get into a half guard position, all we want to do is go ahead and we're going to turn around right here. I put pressure on the person's arms just to kind of freeze them up for a second or two, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll over to the side right here, and this is going to turn right into my knee bar right here. So once again, let me try that again. Once again, however this got through, maybe I was even trying to pass guard, you know, so if I go ahead and I'm in guard right here, and let's say I try to pass guard, maybe I put the wrong foot over first, and then all of a sudden I'm back in guard, or back in half guard I should say. This is a great time to pull this off as well. But let's just assume that we started from mount, and for some reason, somehow we got back into this half guard position. So he presses on his knee, swallows it up right there. I'm going to go ahead and flip over right here, and this is my move. I want to make sure that the knee here is at least on this side of me, not on the back side of me. So once again, we go right here, and this is the move right here. We go ahead and we bar this. From this position, if I go ahead and I flip over with my partner, and then he tries it. So once again, he's on mount now. And however reason, you know, we went down here like this, and then he goes ahead and he's going to flip on over and turn over the other side, go right for my knee. Boom, good, stop right there. How we go ahead and counter this move, when he's grabbing right here, I take both of my hands, I'm going to push on his lower back and press him right through like this. As I do that, then I go ahead and I get up from this position right here. Let me show that counter just one more time. Once again, from knee mount. I'm sorry, not from knee mount, from mount I should say. All right, let's say I went ahead and I swallowed one thing. He's going to flip on over. I press through right here. That's going to buy me some time. Sure, he can go after the ankle, but if I didn't make a move, he was going to bar my knee. So right here, what I do is I go ahead and I go right up here. I can go right to mount position. If I don't put the leg over, I can go to cross side, but nonetheless, I can get a superior position very, very easy with this kind of counter. Next one we're going to try here is, once again, if I can reset my partner here, head here. Good. Next one we're going to do is we're going to do the behind the neck chicken wing lock. Turn out here, right there. So once again, as I'm right here, this hand's going to go right under, and I'm going to grab this right here. This move works great, assuming we can go ahead and isolate this arm by not having this arm through here. Okay? So what's important to do is that as we're going for this move, you need to make sure that this arm stays on this side. As I go down here, this looks like I'm going for a normal neck crank, but how I'm going to change this up is I'm going to grab the wrist, go under, and then go for my lock right here. Once again, this is what this move looks like again. I go through, looks like I'm going to attack the neck right here, but instead, I'm going to grab here, this hand's going to go right under, and this is the lock right here, okay? How we get out of this is a little bit more challenging, because if the person does a correct job in isolating your arm, you're kind of screwed. If this hand goes under and I go right here, I can't reach it on this side, and let's say he flattens out, I can't go through right here. So what I have to do is, I go ahead and I do a bridge wedge. So I go ahead and I arch up right here, grab, and then come right over the top. If he has me in this lock right here, I'm not going to be able to conventionally get it right here. So the only way that I can get the couple extra inches that I need right here, as he's locking it out, is make my neck and head go back as if I'm bridging, and then I can connect. Once again, obviously 2 arms are going to be much stronger than 1. So once again, as I set this up again, he goes for this move. I bridge up. That's going to shift his weight, which is going to help me buy a little bit of time so I can go ahead and move this move. Okay? We're going to go ahead and go back here real quick. Head's right there. Feet are down here again. This move right here, we're going to work the guillotine. A lot of people don't know what the guillotine is. Okay? But once again, it's a great little move to kind of move in a little bit more of a misdirection kind of a strategy here. You can go ahead and go after like you're going after a regular Kimura right here. But what I'd like to do is then secure this arm and come back over and lock up right here. And there's my guillotine choke. It's a great kind of PIA, or progressive indirect attack, where a person thinks they're going for the arm, and all of a sudden you're attacking their neck. I'll show this again one more time. I go here, and I slide this right around here. This hand goes right under, and now I have my guillotine choke right here. How we counter this is a little bit interesting. As my partner goes ahead and goes for this arm, and then goes around all the way here, what I'm going to do right here is a little bit challenging because, once again, I'm in a really messed up situation as far as this goes. So what I need to do from here is that I need to go ahead and I need to do a bridge flip. How I do that is that I go ahead and decide that I can't flip this way because his head is down on the ground right here. So what I end up doing is going ahead and getting my arm free here and making sure that it's around and under the arm. I'm going to kind of turn around right here so you can kind of see what we're talking about. In order for him to really get in this nice little move, he's going to take this hand right here and clinch and grab his hand under his body. This hand goes in between here. I'll talk about why in a second. I can't flip him to this side because that's where his head is. I have to flip him to this side. I'm not going to go 90 degrees. I'm going to go 45 degrees, and it's going to look like this. There's my counter to this move. Let me point out 1 or 2 quick little things before we end this video on why the details here are very, very important. When he goes after the arm block right here, and for whatever reason he goes ahead and fakes me out and now starts getting me in the guillotine move, when he connects his arms right here, I have to get my arm in between here, because if I don't, he's going to have an awful amount of leverage in order to choke me out. So what I do is, the first move is I take this and go right through here, and then I take this arm and grab his wrist. As I bridge up and flip, now I'm in a position where he doesn't have the leverage anymore because my arm is in here. My other hand is on his wrist already, and then I go ahead and just get posture. Right here. Much easier way to go ahead and counter that move. Thank you so much. So once again, these moves are challenging moves. They're great counters. Go ahead and take your time and work with these. Have fun.